What's up, YouTube? My name is Abel. Welcome back. Today I will be doing a little project here. I've had these plants in my tank for 5 months. No fertilizer and no lights, and they've done really well. So I buried them a little too deep on Friday night. So I made a decision. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attach them to some rocks. Try to make this video quick. So I already boiled these rocks. I boiled these rocks for 15 minutes. And they grew all over the tank rock. So I'm going to clean this out. And then we'll get started. So these plants I had buried for 5 months. And they literally attached themselves to the bottom of the substrate. And I just wanted to show this part quick because that's just from those two little ones over there. It's just that. So yeah, just wanted to show that part. Like, focus, camera, focus. There you go. Yep. So you can see they literally tie around the rock. It's crazy, super cool. But anyway, give me a second. Okay, so alright, we got them cleaned up now. This one looks good. These are Windelov Java Fern. Windelov Java Fern. Windelov Java Fern. And these are pretty cool. So I don't have a towel. And then real quick, I'm using Gorilla super glue gel, and the ingredient in this contains ethyl cyan acrylate. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but anyway, the super glue gel. I couldn't find the old school super glue or original super glue gel, but I've seen a guy use this one, and so I said, alright, I'll try it. Hopefully it works, but I like the other stuff. I like the stuff that Corey uses. Aquarium Co-op. I like what he uses. But I'm going to dry the plants. I'm going to dry them one at a time, I guess. Just dry these roots. These things like to go on they like to go on what made me do this is I was doing research, and it says it's better to put them on so I was doing research. It says that they're better growing on trees and rocks, so I'm just going to super glue it to rocks. And if you're asking me, Abel, why are you super gluing it to rocks? I can use fishing liner, but fishing liner can actually hurt the fish. I could use zip ties, but zip ties they really don't look that good. Yeah, you won't see them when the plants start growing, but aesthetically, I don't like the way it looks. So I'll just super glue it. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous. I haven't super glued plants in a long time, but I dried it. Got my material, I got my rock. So this is my smallest plant. And then my OCD, I'm gonna go, this one looks a little bit thicker, so I'll put it with that rock. And then, let me see. Yep, so like that. So this one here, looking for a nice flat spot. So that spot there. And let's see if we can make some magic. Okay, so I got my glue stick ready to go. Be careful using this. It can irritate you if you're allergic, or something bad can happen with this. So just be careful, okay? For all intents and purposes, let's be careful. And let's try not to. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it says in 10 seconds you should be bonded. I'll try to push the roots in. One, two, three. Yeah, I count a few times. It's probably OCD or some kind of mental disorder. I got like 5 of them, so. But I'm pretty resilient human being, I believe, so I'm alright. But I'm just making sure I'm doing this right, because I have messed up on a project like this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll be honest with you, I do not know. These are Java ferns, and I didn't watch a video on them. I'm just assuming they're like Anubias, which is really stupid. But whatever. You fish and you learn, you know. So I'm getting all the roots. I got this one. Making sure it's dry. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, when you're working on plants, plants can be shocked. So you want to do this in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because the plant is drying and you don't want to shock your plant. You don't want to kill your plant or damage your plant or stress out your plant. So this video I tried to do as fast as I could, but then between talking and shooting the video it took me a little bit more time, but I got it done in 13 minutes and I let them dry and then I got them back in the tank. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna use this cap. Just killed a new plant. Those are plants and I just put them in super glue. What an idiot. Yeah, it's on my hand. It's irritating like a motherfucker already. So, alright. I'll soak my hands in water for a little bit. What do you think? The red side? Brown side. I think that looks like an egg. We'll just drop it. Let's make sure. This is the big dog. Alright, YouTube, So when I'm gluing my plant, I do use a lot of glue. When I did this 3 years ago and I glued some plants, I only used a little bit of glue because I didn't want to hurt the plant. And then within a week, it didn't hold. It deteriorated, and the plant was just floating around in the tank. And that really kind of just bugged me. So I do use a lot of glue. I put the bottom of the plant on top of the glue, and then I try to put the brown roots stuck in the glue. And that's what I do. So, you know, dust off your rock, dry your plant, find a nice spot, and then, you know, go ahead and use some glue. And yeah, so, but I use a lot of glue so it doesn't deteriorate and fall off. Also, I'm not sure if that's damaging the plant, but I honestly just grabbed some rocks, grabbed my plants, and went ahead and glued them. I really didn't research it. I really didn't take the time. I've done this years ago. I'm not going to tell you this is the correct way to do it. There are other master aquatics out there online that can tell you how to do it step by step and give you all the precautions, but I'm just pretty much gluing plants to rocks and hoping for the best. So I'm not going to stress myself out and be like, oh, what if it don't work? What if it doesn't work? You know, I'm just going for it. And that's the purpose of the video, is like, let's just get it done. That's all. Let's get it done. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Our fish tank's one big science experiment anyway, so. Well, YouTube, there you have it. Alright, YouTube, so I went ahead and put the plants back in the fish tank. I've had the plants in here for about a week now. Did my first water change today, and because I did a water change, I covered the pebbles or the rocks with a little bit of gravel, a little substrate. So the plants look like they've gotten greener, look like they grew out more. So there's a lot more roots, a lot more growth, and it looks like some are withering up and dying. So I'm getting my dosing regimen started tomorrow to see about the plants. But so here are the Windelov Java firms to the rocks, and so they're still on there, and they haven't came off, and you can see the growth, whole bunch of roots are growing out. So, but it does look like some leaves are dying. So, not sure if I glued my plants right. Hope I did. But I'm going to get the dosing started tomorrow. Got my dosing regimen down, and we'll find out if these plants are good or not, or if I killed them or not. But I'm pretty sure they'll be okay, because it looks like they're blowing up now. So, and I think the ones that are dying is because they're making new ones. So, but I could be totally wrong. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.